What's up, everybody? Welcome to UG with Duff and Eazzzy. I'm Duff. He's Eazzzy. And we are here to talk some ultimate golf, talk some life events, talk some sports. How are you, big guy?
Outstanding. Thank you, Duff. How are you?
I'm not going to lie to everybody. I was away at a hockey tournament this weekend. The parents got into it a little bit last night, and I am one hurting unit. But we're here to do this podcast, and we're going to get through it.
You sound a little hoarse.
Bad echo, somebody's saying. Why would there be bad echo? How's it sound now? 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Hockey went well. They made it to the semifinal, lost to a team that we lost 5-1 to previously, and we lost 4-2 in the semi, but that's good, beginning of the season. Anyway, we are here to talk football and the Monday night game. So how this works is every Monday and Thursday game, they have a special tournament where you pick one team or the other. Here are your teams and your codes for tomorrow night. So that's how you get to them. Hit the little bullhorn, enter promo code, and then you're going to put in DEN or LAC, depending if you're going LA or Denver. I have a feeling I know who I'm going without even listening to the Big Eazzzy breakdown, but we will get to that. So we're going to play a Royale. LD11's coming up here in just a couple minutes. We're 3 minutes away from starting that. Big, kind of semi-big news. Eazzy's got a new camera. Look how good he looks there, folks. Oh. We're getting like almost like professional looking. Like this is big.
They say, Duff, it adds 10 pounds, 15 pounds?
No, I think you look slim, buddy.
How many cameras am I trying to carry on here for? Holy smokes.
You've got the big collar. It makes you look thin.
All right.
Big Eazzzy and high def, Mayor says. Yes, it is pretty sight. New tournament format. You're hearing it here first, I believe, for the first time ever. New tournament format dropping tomorrow. It's going to be a week-long tournament in Ultimate Golf. There's going to be 3 days of qualifying, a semifinal over Thursday and Friday, meaning you have 48 hours to play your semifinal round. And then the final is Saturday and Sunday. Again, giving you 48 hours to finish a round. Meaning that when there's 800 tournaments to play on a Sunday, as it usually happens, and it's the end of finals week and whatnot, you can kind of go at your own pace, spread everything out. And if you want to play Saturday morning or real late Sunday evening, either one works. So that's happening. I'm going to have a look at it tomorrow morning. And if you remember, I put out that fixed wind guide. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So look for that early tomorrow afternoon. Other than that, Big Eazzzy, what was your weekend like? Anything exciting happen? Obviously, you didn't get a chance to use the new snowblower because it hasn't snowed yet.
Oh, no, but I've got my fuel. I've got the $28 a gallon fuel, the ethanol free. I've got my sea foam. Oh, I was dreaming about snow. I really was.
Oh, that's boy. Very funny. Yeah, I'm just getting ready for this Royale and make sure I enter it.
Me too. Not too much here. Putting the yard to bed, to be honest with you. It's blow out the irrigation lines, start to get rid of some of the leaves. I hate leaves in the snow. I absolutely hate it. I hate the look of it. It looks dirty to me. So I'm meticulous about keeping the lawn clean at this time of the year because it is what it is. So 25 seconds here for the Royale.
I am in it. I remembered. Okay. LD11.
Are you just going to show your screen? Can I go over and sit on my comfy chair, or do you need to show me?
No. I'm just showing me.
Okay.
Oh, I keep switching if I'm going to go with the Pro D or not.
Oh, at least the last round, it could be big points, so you should try and.
There we go. I went to a Tour Pro. NC finally figuring out his issues. We knew you'd get it eventually. Quago, good morning. Paul's here. What's up, buddy? Little Eazzzy. That's a very funny line. Oh no, did my screen freeze? Here, I'll try and get it back real quick. If I unplug it and plug it back in, generally that works. There we go. So LD11, this is a big scorer. There's the potential to get a lot of points in this one. Again, these first rounds are just about getting there. Just enough to qualify. I'm quickly learning. I never play these with a Tour Pro Trophy ball, and the quick shot timing's all off. Maybe this wasn't my wisest move. I'll tell you what else wasn't a wise move. Staying up till 3. Get in the hole. So yeah, this new tournament, it's gonna be fun. It's pardon me. It's got boosted rewards. So there's gonna be more balls given out, better balls given out. It's gonna have similar wins throughout the entire tournament. So you're gonna have a chance all week to get them dialed in. Mayor's a jackass. I am so bad at dumping shots in this. I don't know why I'm so bad at it.
How are you dumping?
I wasn't. Just Leva's chirping me for how bad I was at dumping shots the last time we did one of these. I was trying to put them. I even missed the water. How do you miss the water? I'll have time for one more here. No drops, but I'm not aiming that one that you can aim. Oh, there we go. For this first go around, Lima, yes, it is. It's one course. You're going to play the front 9 on the 3 qualifying days. And you only have to qualify once. So there's no need to qualify Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then it's going to be the same course Thursday, Friday, and then the same course again Saturday, Sunday. So it wasn't my team; it was my daughter's team. They did well. There were 7 teams. They came 3rd. When the expectation, hopefully she doesn't listen to this, was let's just get one win. So they qualified for the playoff round, and then they lost a tough game in the semifinal, but it was overall a win. And the parents, we won too. Maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too much. Oh, I've already got my fantasy football 1 for the week, which is good. Moves me to 5-1. Still in first place. You can probably aim that shot. I'm just too lazy right now. I'm going to save my aiming for the last round. Oh, too much backspin. What a great day in the NFL today. It was good to see some decent games. Far too often, we've seen so many sleepers and laughers. These quick shot ones are harder with the Tour Pro Trophy. I'm saying it right now. Now, they're probably not. It's just a matter of what you're used to, right?
Yes.
Looks like I'll get through, no problems. Let's aim this one just for fun. So there's an aimer. I probably should have been doing that the whole way, but round 2, it don't matter. So you use the bar. So here's another thing that you're used to. I use the ball. And there you go. I got one off in 2 seconds there. So I've tried using the bar, but it means an extra tap with my left hand where I've got 2 years of tapping it with my right hand, and I'm not capable of doing it. The old dog, new tricks. Yeah, it doesn't happen. It's not a thing. So I got 13 shots off there. I only hold out one. I probably should have been aiming that other shot, but yeah, too late now.
All right, good luck.
All right, here we go. Eazzzy goes so big on this one. Me? I've never been good at this one. Maybe today's my day. Oh, I've already had a needle pass. Duff. I remember this one now. So any curl you add to these little aimers is going to cause you to miss. It's just what happens. Yeah, so applying spin. I'm not spinning these ones, but. So I've got a video where I break it down in slow-mo. But I go tap down, tap over. I go left hand, hit the button. Right thumb, swipe down on the ball. Left hand to get out of the screen. Well, it's hard to do while I'm doing this. And I forgot to take a breath for like 3 shots there. Left, right, left, swipe. Get in! You can't apply full backspin on that one. I gotta pick up the pace here. Here we go. Let's go fast mode. You need one of these long ones to drop. I should win this, but it's not going to be a stellar score. Unless this goes in. Nope. I won't get another one off. 13-3, that's respectable there, I think.
Very.
I think that's respectable. Oh, Baba got me at the buzzer. Nice work, Baba. 13-4 he got. 9 holeouts. I wonder if he's dumping shots there. Anyway, good job. How'd you do, big guy?
13-7, and I came second to Interceptor.
Oh, Interceptor's good at those ones, eh?
I only got 7 holeouts. I usually get 8, and then I have gotten a 9th. I don't get as many shots off because I aim 3 of the 4 shots out of each round. I just don't aim the second shot. Second shot's full backspin, quick shot.
Yeah.
The other ones I aim.
That's impressive.
Off, so.
Well, congratulations, Bubba. Kicked my ass there. Good job. So that brings us, let's do a quick recap. So teams, there's your teams. Denver, the code's DEN. LA, the code's LAC. So again, these will not show up unless you put the code in. And then they'll show up just after midnight. You can put the code in now. And then just after midnight, the tournament will appear. And it is a fantastic one to play because there's Flight A's if you're in Flight A and decent balls for the other rounds as well, or for the other divisions as well. But that means it's time for Big Eazzy's Breakdown! All right, your first slide's up, big guy. I take it over to you. Here you go in full high def, fancy new mic.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. I see it.
And you're up.
Okay. So, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Welcome. Broncos Chargers, Monday night. Probably the first time in a long time that we haven't had a partial dud, or at least on paper. They look good probably when they made them at the beginning of the year, but just the way the teams have been moving, they have not been good at all. Having said that, we've got, I think the Broncos have been on prime time 3 times already this year. Like, it's filthy, and it's been terrible each time.
Well, you pay a guy $250 million, you better be on TV.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's easy for the FBI to catch him because he's grand larceny. That's theft. I mean, that is ridiculous for paying someone that much money. And having said that, you know what? I don't like to sit on the fence all the time, but I'm going to say, watch this. This will be the time. I told you guys last week, I said to Duff 2 weeks ago, I said, he doesn't look the same. I don't know if his shoulder's messed up or something. All of a sudden, now they've got the crutch. They put out, well, he is a little bit gimpy and maybe he hasn't been at full potential. That's a cop-out because he hasn't been producing. But just when the heat gets turned up, I bet you Russ starts to do something. So traditionally, I've liked a lot of the unders in these games, and I'm probably going to lean towards the over. Chargers definitely are going to chuck it. We'll see what happens. Denver's got a pretty significant pass rush, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if he can get away from it. But so, like I said, we've got the ugly Broncos coming off of the loss to the Colts, where the Chuck he threw that interception in the end zone. The other games they've won, but that have been like single digits, like shoe size scores, 11-7, weird stuff. Chargers got a great pass D as well, so they are top 10 in scoring. So I like to cheer for offense. I've always said I don't like to cheer for defense. I know defense is important to win championships, but you can't win a championship nothing. You need to score. So I've always been in favor of cheering to score. So I do like the Chargers a little bit in this one. I don't have a lot of inside info yet. I don't want to say I'm keeping anything tight to the chest. I definitely would help out if I've had a lot, but we'll see what happens there. So I'm going to flip to my other one here. I got my notes on the screen as well, so bear with me here. So I've busted down the positions for you. I'm sorry, Russ. I in good faith, I can't even give you that. I can't even give you a half a star there, or slide that X towards the middle. I can't even give you a 60%. You haven't done it for me. You haven't done it for anyone. You've been doing it on my bench for sure. Let's ride? No, let's sit. How about that? You can sit on the bench. Melvin Gordon's a little bit gimpy. So Eckler, I say he wins that battle most nights. Denver does have a pretty good pair of receivers. That Cortland Sutton, that rookie, and Jerry Jeudy. We'll see what happens there. If Russ can get some time to throw it and he throws shorter passes, they might actually move the ball. So, and look at my nicknames for the coaches. Oh, instead of Hackett and Staley, I've got Hack versus Stale. Oh my goodness. Sorry if you've got any Chargers or Broncos fans in here, but that's what I think about those two guys. Overall grade, I'm giving the Chargers a C. I picked them 62.7%. That's what I've got. That's what I'm going with this week.
So there we hear it. Eazzzy, with one of his bigger percentages out there, has the Chargers at 62.7. And yeah, Eckler, what a season he's having. I think him alone here might be enough to get past Russ and his. Oh, he's so bad. He's so bad.
Just as I say that, I have a feeling he's going to have a medium breakout game. Nothing spectacular because what we used to see from him, but they might actually move the ball. They might get 18 points or. So I'm looking at a touch of the over, and I'm looking at maybe a Broncos cover, but money line for sure. Chargers. This will be one of those games. I've talked to Kyle about this and a few other people. This will be one of those games I'm watching live, and I'm hoping that the Broncos jump out to a 3-0 or a 10-0 lead, just like the Raiders did last week against the Chargers. And I hammered, against the Chiefs, and I hammered the Chiefs with 5 or 6 live bets. You want a bit of a value, so it's not always about the team. You want the best value, the best bet. So that's where you're looking. So it might be, if you watch the game, it might be nice to kind of pick up an early Broncos lead where you can kind of put some money towards the Chargers. But
shout out to Fat Cat, Mr. Hall, joining the stream. He put out his first lengthy live stream the other day. Make sure you go check that one out. Him and Webo and LFC went and played for about an hour and a half. I was at the rink. I got to catch a little bit of it while it was happening. But back to football. I think Wilson, I was just looking ahead here. So Denver's got the bye in week 9. I think he needs that week and a half, 2 weeks off, get himself healthy, and then come back. They've got Tennessee in week 10. I think you're going to see a big week out of him in week 10. That'll be he can earn 10% of what he's actually making this year. Something new for this stream that just happened right there. We saw it happen live. Big guy drinking some vino. So the area that we live in, so I'm in Ancaster, Hamilton, Ontario. We're in the western edge of Lake Ontario, and the big guy's down towards Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, world-renowned for their wines. They got a funny thing going with the escarpment and the weather coming off the lake, and it's actually pretty cool. They bring out there's big fans that can change the temperature. I think it's as much as like 6 degrees. I don't know. I've done all these wine tours. 6 degrees in like an hour, and it really helps with the growing conditions. Famous for their ice wine as well. But yeah, Niagara and the Niagara region, very, very good for wine. And we can see Eazzzy having a little bit now.
Great promo, but I'm drinking something close to Andrew and Banger. It's a Claren Vale from Australia.
Oh, there you go. Australian wines are cool because they always tell you the vineyard. Where here it's just a name. You can call it anything. But their names always have the vineyard attached to them. So breakdown is done. If you missed it earlier, it's the UG Duff and Eazzzy Hangover Show. But we're going to get through this. Here's your teams. Denver, DEN. LA, LAC. New tournament coming out next week, starting tomorrow on Ultimate Golf. Should I leak the name? They're showdown tournaments. So it's a showdown tournament starting tomorrow. It's kind of a big deal. So boosted rewards. I just got a message from someone. So I guess this is official knowledge now. It's not me leaking. Because it's in the game, the Tour Pro or the major trophy balls. So there was always the Tour Pro Trophy, the Pro Trophy, the Vet Trophy, and all that. And they had a sister ball attached to it, which was the major ball. And that was for the 4 majors. You'd win those during the 4 major tournaments throughout the year on Ultimate Golf. But they were just a 75% Power 10 clone of the Pro Trophy. However, now the wins for this tournament, so any that you had already in your stash, have been boosted up to 77%. I know the mayor likes that one. So any major trophy balls that you have in your cache have now been bumped up to 77. Regan and I, the mayor and I, Lima, are very big on the 77, 78, 79 balls. We both play a very, very similar game. And we want that win 3-5, 3-6, 3-7, somewhere in there. And we use a lot of balls to do that. I only had about 50 left. I only had 208 lifetime, I think. So it's not like anyone was going to be sitting on 500 of them.
Well.
Easy, mate. How many have you got? 400? I can't see it.
449.
449. So there you go. So 450 balls just went from a 75 to a 77 for the big guy. That's substantial. Good for you. So they're going to be a secondary ball in the rewards for this tournament. Again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday qualifying. Just qualify once. Thursday, Friday to play the semis. Saturday, Sunday to play the final. All right, so we've talked new tournament. We've talked my hockey weekend. We've talked a little bit of wine. I've been watching any playoff baseball. I was in the hockey rink all weekend, so I don't even know what the series are at. I watched a little bit of the Leaf game Saturday night. That was about it.
A couple of series finished up, and actually the Yankees are hanging on right now. I think they're up 3-1 right now. But they were on the verge of elimination, and a couple of other big names, 100 game winners, get knocked out. Like, it's crazy. So Seattle's gone. We knew that was going to happen. But San Diego beat LA, the Dodgers, so the Dodgers are gone, and Atlanta's gone as well. Another team that was favored. The Phillies beat Atlanta. So
that's good. I love playoff baseball. I plan on getting back into it this week once I feel human again.
I'd love to see the Guardians make a comeback here against the Yankees, just because the Yankees are like the Cowboys. They're kind of America's team, and you either love them or you hate them, and I hate them.
Boo. Boo.
So I wouldn't mind seeing Houston and Cleveland advancing through that, and maybe even San Diego. The Padres. Oh, Tony Gwynn, the Padres. Oh, legendary. best hitters of all time. One of the best, anyways.
Oh, absolutely. I had a chance to go to the new Yankee Stadium. Never made it to the old one, which I regret.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that, as a baseball fan, it's like a sacred, hallowed grounds.
Bucket list one for sure, yeah.
Absolutely. I've been to Fenway a few times. That's a pretty cool experience. Just don't wear away team colors, because you're likely to get stabbed. Yeah, so practice pins have been in for a week now. I think the tournaments that they're in, the scoring's definitely getting better, which means scores are dropping. I think overall, the top guys, it might help a stroke or two here or there. The middle of pack guys, I've seen some numbers from the tournaments, definitely getting a lot better. I like the fact that they're staying as just kind of one a day. I don't want every tournament to be this way, but I'm having a little bit of fun using them. I don't think I want them on every tournament, but they're kind of cool. Practice pins will be in effect for the new tournament format, by the way. So pins, practice pins, balls, everything's out there.
Question about the pins. I've not used them yet, so if I was playing a par 5 and I went and hit the practice pin, does that mean the entire hole is a practice thing?
So you activate the practice pin. You mentioned Kyle earlier. Kyle was texting me the other day when they first came out about this. So you activate the practice pin at the beginning of the hole, and that gives you an entire attempt at the hole. So here's a fun little workaround for a practice pin. Is practice pins are fairly cheap, right? 18 of them for I think $1,400, maybe $1,300. So if you've got a lot of game cash, like that's each replay in a red blue is $500, but you can buy 18 replays for just over 2.5 times that. So long par 5, if you're wondering what the approach wind is going to be, so you know if you can get away with the Tour Pro off the tee, or if you need a gold ball, or if you need to add a pin, you now get to see what the wind is going to be on approach. So you activate the practice pin, bomb your drive, and if you don't want to waste a ball, you can even hit a Pro D, but then that second shot, you're going to see the winds. So you know if it's a headwind, I might need some extra yardage off this tee, or if it's tailwind on a hole where it's a low percentage drop anyway, then why not? You can get away with a Tour Pro versus a Flight A or a Gold Ball or whatever you plan on using.
Okay, makes sense.
And the winds are not the exact same as your real attempt. So the wind strength is going to vary slightly, and the direction can vary slightly in either direction. It's not going to go full 90 degrees, but you might go 10 degrees on either side. So it's more, it's not a use a practice pin 10 times and figure out exactly down to the pixel where you're going to put your drive and then how you're going to put your shot in. It's more of exactly what it is. It's a practice. Have a look at the hole and see if you can drop it. And I do like that they've reduced the replays on tournaments that include practice pins. Because could you imagine practice pins in 25 replays? Like, you guys are going to spend 8 hours playing one tournament, and you better drop 16 or 17 of those holes, because there's going to be a lot of drops. So that's practice pins.
Decent game coming up this Thursday, too. I don't want to jump ahead of the Monday one, but it could be decent on paper anyways. Cardinals and the Saints, so that might be nice.
I'm liking all this midweek football. Oh, I saw a great joke today, or a great line today to use on your wife, is on, because now there's all these midweek games, right? Is on Tuesday morning. Okay, so everyone use this on their wife on Tuesday. On Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, you say to your wife, you know what? I'm not going to watch the Tuesday night football game. Why don't I'm going to spend some time with you, and we can watch whatever you want tonight. I love it. Absolutely hilarious. Lima's a big fan of the Saints. He's from down that way.
Yeah.
What else you got, big guy? Big plans for the week? We can give a little teaser. Eazzzy and I getting together later this week for a UG event. But not it won't be released for a couple weeks, but we're gonna shoot something live, just the two of us. So there's just a little teaser into UG with Duff and Eazzzy. I guess golfing's done for the year. So bloody cold.
Golfing's pretty much done for the year. I've been mildly excited about my Red Wings. They've started out the season 2-0. So if anyone knows, I'm a huge Red Wings fan, and Duff is a Canucks fan. Here's a little bit for the Leafs, I think, because of the locale or some others that maybe the family does, but definitely a Canucks fan by heart. But
for sure.
For me to start.
Yeah, hockey season. I've been so busy with my own hockey that I haven't really. I watched the Leaf game a little bit on Saturday night. I watched that first Canuck game. But so for those of you not in Canada, so Saturday night's a big hockey night. So it's Hockey Night in Canada. So they show two games. They show a 7:00 game, which is the Leafs are in every Saturday at 7. They play. And then they'll show a late game at 10, which is usually a West Coast team. So you're looking at Vancouver. They might show in Edmonton or at Calgary. Edmonton's looking good. They've got Connor McDavid, so they always get a lot of TV time. So Saturday night's like a hockey night. Family
it has been for some time.
Oh, since our parents were kids. Like my daughter gets to stay up late on Saturday and watch the 7:00 game right to the very end, and puts her pajamas on between the first and the second period, and it's kind of a big deal.
The first Hockey Night in Canada game this year was just this past Saturday when you were at your tournament, and Ron did his whole opening montage, which was outstanding. And I didn't check to see how broad this is, but he said 1952 was the first time they went to TV. So Hockey Night in Canada has been at least Canada's longest standing television program that's been going for 70 plus years.
Jesus,
outstanding. We talk about The Price is Right, and a few other people will throw in some soaps. But Hockey Night in Canada has been on TV, no interruptions besides work stoppages, but for 70 years. Unbelievable. That is very impressive. And he tied that into Queen Elizabeth. That's when she took the crown. So that was a pretty neat way to tie that in. And Ron does his homework, so that was nice.
I like him. I always liked him. He plays hockey at Oakville. And apparently, I don't know, am I going to get sued for this? He likes to have beers after the game. He likes to have a lot. He likes to have a lot of them.
He likes his pops.
I had a buddy that used to ref him in men's league, and some games he was awesome, and some games he was maybe not so awesome. But he's fun. He's fun to watch. I liked him and Cherry together. Watched them for a lot of years.
His wife plays hockey too, as well, with my cousin. I don't want to say they're neighbors, but they live down the street from each other. So Ron's done some stuff personally for us. He helped out with the Rankin run, which is a big cancer run around here. He came down and did a VIP speech in an opening one year. So he's a decent guy.
Cool. Halloween? I know you're a big Halloween. I'm a big Halloween guy too. Like I go all out and set up the house and everything. But before I talk about me, what have you got anything special planned this year? Or have you, I know you've already bought stuff. There's 100% chance you have.
Yes. So I don't have kids. For those that don't know me, I don't have kids. So what we have traditionally done is spend a lot of money on Halloween for the kids, but just as much for the parents. So I've got usually a full bar set up at the door, and it used to be many moons ago. It was a bottle, or it was a bottle of red wine and a bottle of white wine, the 1.5 liter magnums, and then it was the mini Bubba kegs, those dab beer kegs. And it's just been so cold out here lately. It's been always hovering around 3 to 5 to 7 degrees. Sometimes you get that Irish mist coming down. So then it switched up to coffee and Baileys. So full-blown coffee and Baileys, hot apple cider with a bunch of different additives, whatever you want, a gingerbread rum or an Applejack from Jack Daniels, all these things, and then a whole bunch of shooters lined up as well. But I usually do food as well for the parents. So I've done crispy Korean pork belly before. I've done chocolate dip pretzels. I've done a pile of things. I could show you pictures if you want it, but I don't do up the house and the music as much as you. I won't give away any more than that. I'll let you do it, but we're well known in our neighborhood. The parents will not skip our house. They come by twice sometimes. and we used to do about 280 kids. It settled down the last couple of years because you get every 5 to 6 years you get that gap in age where they get too old and the younger ones aren't old enough yet. So we've done 300 before, but we're usually about 280.
Yeah, COVID kind of messed with the last couple of years too.
It did, for sure. Yeah.
So my Halloween thing that I started, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, was just purely I had a speaker set up outside, and I was playing like some Halloween music, whatever, Thriller and Monster Mash, and then like ghoul sounds and stuff like that. And then it was a kid in a cop costume came up, and I had my phone in my hand, and it was Bluetooth to it, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna play Bad Boys, and so it was Bad Boys, Bad Boys, as the little 2-year-old cop was walking up the driveway, right? And the parents lost their minds, thought it was hilarious. And then there was a little whatever stormtroopers, so I played the Star Wars. So now I try, and every single kid or group of kids, I'll pick one out and I'll match the music being blasted down my driveway to one of the costumes. So it's got to the point now where I got to do research of what's going to be the big Halloween costume for this year, so that I can download all the music and have everything ready to go. Because otherwise you're fumbling last minute, and then if you don't start it till they're halfway up the driveway, then it's too late. And then I'll do a little Pretty Woman if there's a mom walking down the sidewalk, or oh, it's hilarious. It's so much fun. It always gets a great reaction out of the kids and the parents. So if you've got a speaker, Bluetooth speaker, everyone seems to have one. Hide it in a bush somewhere. Be sitting somewhere and try it. It's super fun. You get the biggest grin on these kids' faces. They absolutely love it. It's a fun little Halloween thing to do.
And you made that sweet shoot that first year of COVID. You had some sort of pipe and some sort of launch, almost like a jumbo potato gun without the compression.
I keep it. It's in my garage right now. It's just like 12-inch sonotube
pipe or something, or
it was just sonotube for pouring concrete in, right? And then I wrapped it in caution tape, and now I go up and I put them out the top, and then they come out the bottom. It's fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I love Halloween. We had the opportunity to travel this year over Halloween, and I was like, no, I want to give out candy. I want to do something for Halloween.
Yeah, we like it too.
All right, 8:32. I made it 32 minutes.
Yeah, that's our time.
All right, guys. So we do this every week. We do this twice a week. We get on. We talk Ultimate Golf. We talk anything that comes to our minds. Eazzzy gives his breakdown. Here's your teams: Denver, DEN, LA, LAC. There's the Big Eazzzy breakdown once again. So he's got the Chargers. Give it at 62.7% chance of a victory. You got his extra earnings on the bottom there. Anytime TD for Eckler, that's a no-brainer. That's why it's sitting at minus $1.55, and the first half over 45.5. Man, that's a tough. I could go either way on that one, but I like it.
Oh, you're not first. Does that say first half? That's a mistake.
It's a whole game. Yeah, I read it as first half over, but in my brain I registered it because it was a 45.5. Yes, it was the whole game. So that's the whole game, of course.
22.5 was for the first half. I'm just thinking Russ starts out this and does something this week because he hasn't, and I've dogged on him so much, and so did you. So I can't be the only one that's done it. So all of a sudden he'll start throwing the ball.
Yeah, he's got to come back eventually. All right, so I'm Duff. He's Eazzzy, and we are out of here. You'll see us again, I believe, on Wednesday night. Good luck out there in your week of Ultimate Golf. And good job on the camera and the mic, Eazzzy. Looking fantastic, buddy. All right, we're out of here. Bye.
A lot of Atlantis right there.